And
Welcome
back. Welcome back to the Free Jazz Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. You got your local guest, your local host. You got G's here. You know what I'm saying? Got K-Cinco to the other side of the room. You know what I mean? We here. We made it. We're back for episode. We still don't know the number.
Listen.
But we about at 111, 112, something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
You're probably way more than that.
No, I don't think so. I've been kind of keeping track. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah. Watch. Watch.
All right, we can do that. We can. You said way more than that. So you said way more than that. I'm gonna keep it at I'm gonna say 111, 112.
I'm gonna say like 125.
Oh yeah, you definitely have not been keeping track. You're way off. But we gonna get into that. Listen, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We here. It's been another eventful week of crazy shit.
Oh my goodness.
Listen. I think we gotta address what's really going on, bro. Bro, we about to have a president from jail. Like, my son Trump might win the election from the jail cell, and the fact that it's actually possible makes this shit really turn into an episode of Power.
Yo.
What the fuck's going on, Cinco?
Yo, bro.
Talk to me.
Listen.
Talk to me, please.
He got swept 34-0.
Yo, bro, 34-0.
34-0. The state looked like South Carolina women's basketball.
Yo, bro, right?
34-0. Like,
what happened? Please, because I know you're way more in tune. Just by your shirt, I know you're way more in tune with this political shit than I am. Please, help me understand.
So it was over the Stormy Daniels payment.
Okay, Stormy Daniels, the porn star that he had paid off using campaign funds.
Yes, and mismanaging funds, switching around business funds, and what a lot of other people do is they'll move around a lot of money to try to hide it.
Yeah, a little trickery.
But he couldn't hide it. And my thing is, before I gave an example of all roads leads to Rome, there is no more prevalent example in modern U.S. history than Donald Trump when I say all the roads leads to Rome.
Damn. Talk about it.
All roads leads to Rome. So let me take you on a journey real quick. So
go ahead. I'm here. I'm buckling up, seatbelt on and all that.
For his followers, it doesn't matter the fact that a jury of his peers convicted him.
Nah,
it doesn't matter the fact that that his attorney had to approve all the jury members.
Right.
That they were from all political walks of life. Doesn't matter. And when I say Rome, I mean Rome as in Donald Trump, he either didn't do anything or it doesn't matter. All roads leads to Rome. It doesn't matter. Here's $50 million in a week for to fight this. They raised $50 million for him in order to appeal this.
Wait. Whoa. $50 million for a case?
No. I mean his supporters. They donated $50 million in the past week for him to appeal this. You want to talk about a Ponzi scheme?
Doug, get your fan base up. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen to me.
You want 50 mil?
You want to talk about in a week? You want to talk about a Ponzi scheme? He's worse than Bernie Madoff.
What?
None of that matters. Oh, it was a jury of his peers. No, it was a political. When I mean all roads leads to Rome, it didn't matter the outcome of this. It was his supporters. If he was innocent. Well, of course he was innocent. He didn't do anything wrong. Since he's guilty, of course he's guilty. He was a political prisoner. They've been trying to attack him. Of course.
This is unfair.
It doesn't matter. It all leads to Rome. And you want to talk about a Ponzi scheme? Mm-hmm. Oh, here's $50 million. Boom. And when I tell you all roads leads to Rome, every single one, it doesn't matter if it's a fork in the road. It doesn't matter if we're taking a scenic route. It doesn't matter if you take a direct path away from Rome. Eventually, you will get back to Rome.
Right.
Let's talk about it. Oh, no. There's no way Joe Biden beat you fairly in an election. The election was obviously rigged against you. Here's $250 million to fight that case. You don't remember during the president?
Yeah. No, I remember that. I remember fight the steal or some shit.
Stop the steal.
Right.
Rome. You want? That one doesn't do it for you. No, he was absolutely didn't start an insurrection on this January 6th. Absolutely not. Rome.
Yeah. No. He didn't.
Wait. Time out. You don't like those paths? What about the $350 million that he owes the sexual assault victims? What about that path?
$350 million sexual assault. What in the Diddy? What is going on here?
He already owes that. Oh no, that doesn't matter. Rome. What about the students that he defrauded with Trump University?
Rome. Trump University. My son got a college.
You only see, that's what I'm talking about.
What the fuck's going
all
on?
the students he defrauded in Trump University. What about the Trump Foundation? The Trump Foundation was supposed to be money donated to the foundation to go to other foundation and organizations. That money was used to fund his election and to fund his old business debts.
Yo,
Rome.
what the fuck?
All roads lead to Rome. All roads lead to Rome. Oh, I have a fork in the road for you. I have a fork in the road for you.
Okay, go ahead.
So he has another trial coming up.
Right.
He has another trial coming up. This trial is in Georgia. And he is accused of, during the 2020 presidential election, threatening the Secretary of State of Georgia and telling them to find 11,000 votes. To somehow find 11,000 votes to make sure that he is the winner of Georgia. Oh, he has an election coming up. And this is my question to you. Depending on the result of that trial, where do you think the road's going to lead? What do you think? It's a trick question. You know why? Because it leads to Rome. It does not matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And you know what I just described? That's fascism. That is exactly what fascism is. All the roads leads to Rome. It doesn't matter. Trump is a cult. It doesn't matter. He can do no wrong.
Yo, bro, we're watching real life movie villains, bro. Like this is some real DC Marvel shit.
No, legit.
Like, this shit is straight out of HBO Max. Like, what is this?
No, it doesn't make sense. There's never been somebody where people have gone this so hard about.
I didn't see this. I didn't see this 10, 12 years ago when it was whispers that Trump was going to run for president. I didn't think he'd have this strong of a following behind him. But he started doing so much just irrational shit. People were just like, I'm getting behind the crazy guy with the fucking toupee. I don't give a fuck what he's talking about. He's rich. I want to be rich. I'm gonna go follow his lead.
Oh, and this is after they elected the first black president. They were like, oh yeah, watch this. We got something for you. We got something for you. A squeaky clean president with his only scandal was wearing a tan suit.
Yeah.
Oh, word? Okay, watch this. Right. We about to go maniacal on your ass.
Yeah,
but bro, all roads lead to Rome. They want this to be a monarch. They want him to be the king. They want him to be able to say whatever he want without getting reprimanded or indicted for. They want anything that anybody has something negative to say about him. Fake news. Oh, it's not true.
Yeah.
It's fake news media.
Yeah,
fake news media. Oh, that's the fake. Oh, that's the mainstream media. You know how they do. They just want to lie on his name. Oh, this is a political attack. He's a political prisoner. He's always the victim, and it's ironic coming from the political party of law and order. You know how many times he tweeted law and order and back the blue and long prison sentences and lock them up and lock her up and
his ass about to go to jail
and Hunter Biden's emails and Hillary's emails and Hunter Biden. This is the political party of law and order and justice. But at the same time, when it comes to Donald Trump, all roads lead to Rome. Doesn't matter.
How old is Trump? I ain't gonna lie.
70s.
Yeah, but 70 what? Because that matters.
I'm gonna say like 76. 74.
How old is Donald Trump? This is important. This is very important. Hold on, because I'm trying to see something.
I'm saying 76.
How old is Donald Trump? I gotta Google this because this is very important because like this might be over next week. Donald Trump age. Let's find this out. 77.
So I said 76.
God damn! Listen,
how
Trump.
Biden is.
Biden might be
decrepit.
They put whatever was in Iron Man's heart is in Biden's heart. I don't know how the fuck he's alive. Yeah. Listen to me. Trump 77? All right, so listen, people, just calm down. We got about maybe 1 to 4 more years of this shit and before something check out.
1 to 4. So his sentencing comes up in July, and apparently if they run concurrently, he's facing like 4 years.
4 years? He's not going to jail. I refuse to believe Trump's going to jail.
And that's what they want you to think. Actually, he needs to.
Yeah, but
he needs to. But I don't think he's going to jail either.
Nah, go to jail at 77 is hilarious. Like what? For what? Like
what do you mean for what? It's necessary.
I'm saying that's just like him going to a group home. That's like him going to a retirement home at that point.
Like, but a maximum.
Nah, they ain't gonna give him maximum.
Well, they'll never give him maximum.
Yeah, exactly. That's minimum. Maximum is violence. Like,
they give him a gentleman's club. But,
yeah.
But
he's gonna get the Pablo Escobar treatment.
He has that trial coming up, and he never hid classified documents in Mar-a-Lago.
No,
he never did that. No, and when they came,
my son track record. This is
that, and when they
he's
came,
an ill nigga, son.
They've told him about giving back the documents repeatedly. Nope, that never happened. And when they came and bust down Mar-a-Lago's door, he didn't have the documents hidden in some hidden wall contraption like he was really stacking bricks. Like, no, that never happened. None of that ever happened. He's free to man. Yeah. He should be held accountable for none of that. Rome. And I don't even. When it comes to fanatical Trump supporters, I can't even speak to them because it doesn't matter because they're in a cult.
There's no rationalizing.
And what about what do we know about people in cults? There's no rationalization for it.
Nah, not
You're
at
wasting your breath.
Yeah.
He can do no wrong. He can do no wrong.
Well, we're gonna see because I don't know.
And I know that's your boy too. So
who, Trump?
I know that's your boy.
No, Trump. No, I'm rooting for him the same way we root for like a villain in a movie. Like, you know he's in the wrong. You know this ain't right. But it's only interesting because he's making this shit interesting. Batman wouldn't have nobody to fuck up if it wasn't for Joker. That's what I'm saying. Like we need this motherfucker to just be out here making this shit entertaining because I've never been so fucking excited about politics to see what the fuck's about to happen. Because at this point, I really don't know what's next. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't know. Like they talking about Trump got found guilty. I could not believe that shit when I was watching that. I'm watching the headlines like, what are you talking about?
34-0. 34-0.
But the thing is, there's nothing in the law that says that a felon cannot be president, which is fucking hilarious. Because the felon can't even vote for president. But you're telling me
he can't go to certain countries anymore.
Yeah,
he can't get certain loans anymore.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
But
the irony.
The irony in general. He's the first president for a lot of things. He's the first president to lose the popular vote twice. He's the first president to never concede the election. To this day, thinks the election was stolen. He's the first president to do a lot of things, and people are 10 toes supporting him. And we got a lot of people cooning out here, and it is what it is. It's a very unfortunate situation.
Yeah, nah. It's unfortunate for him. Shit, we about to figure some shit out. We gonna
no. It's not unfortunate for him. It's unfortunate for people.
We need to get our get back. We need Cameron for president or something. We just need something. Like we need to counterbalance this shit completely. Like listen, we had Obama. We have Trump now. We go Cameron. I say we go Killer Cam for president 2024. What? Yeah. Oh shit. The election is this year, November.
Yeah, November 5th.
Oh wow. It's gonna get interesting.
So yeah, he gets sentenced in July. His trial in Georgia is supposed to start in August. Supposed to.
Damn, that's insane, bro. And speaking of Georgia, I was just looking at it like, y'all really thought about it. My son Thug really been in jail for over 2 years now, bro.
It really has been over 2 years.
It's crazy in the county, which is basically 4 years. That's fucking insane. He gonna get time served and get up out of there, but that's neither here nor there.
So
let's talk about it because there's been so much going on.
The Republicans are in shambles. They're calling it a witch hunt, like they always been calling it.
Do you think he could win? Actually, the election?
Actually, do I think he could actually win?
Yes.
I think. All right. So this is my take on it. I think that he has so many fanatical fans, but there are also so many Republicans who are sick of him. Like the traditional conservative, the real racist ones that are real tired of him. You know,
They're like, everything was cool and calm, but you raising too many flags.
But the problem is, it's in this two-party system. Is once you pick your guy, you got to stick with him. You got to get behind him. So I think there's a lot of colleagues who can't stand him, and a lot of people who have no choice but to root for him. Or to want to see him succeed. I say that to say that I think the Democratic Party has done so horrible that I think he does have a chance of winning. That Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton have been so horrible.
Hillary Clinton's running again?
No, I'm talking about in general.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the last two.
Yeah.
Like Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden are like probably the worst ones that they could have been. That I think he does have a chance of winning, but I don't know if they'll actually let him win.
That's crazy though, because I think about it like we don't even let 77-year-olds drive on the road. Why the fuck we letting this guy be president? Can we get back some young presidents? I like Obama. Remember Obama was chilling in the backyard playing basketball and shit, doing fly shit. He on jet skis. Right? Trump cannot get on a jet ski. No. Like he'll fuck around and break something.
Yo, walking down from a plane. You're like, oh, be careful now, don't slip.
That's what I'm saying. I just thought about it. Like, why are we doing a 70-something-year-old president?
Not only that, it's not only the presidents, people in Congress making our laws. Not only that, it's the Supreme Court justices.
70 is a little too old, bro. You was alive when segregation was still out. Like you was in your prime and shit. You got racist memories. Like
what?
I think 70. I think we should change that. You know, we should fix something about this.
Ruby Bridges is in her 70s, and she was Ruby Bridges was the little girl to integrate schools. God damn. You don't remember the Ruby Bridges back in the 50s?
Nah.
Ruby Bridges. She's still in her 70s.
Wait, she was the first black girl to integrate school. What state was that in?
Little Rock 9
in Arkansas.
Yeah, Little Rock.
Okay, yeah. I do
Ruby Bridges was the first one.
I do remember
so,
that.
But she's
like,
but what I'm saying, she's kicking. She's in her 70s. She's chilling.
That's crazy.
So that's the era they from. That's the era
insane.
they from.
So basically, what you're saying is Trump's first couple years in school, he had all white schools. That's how old he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Yeah. But he's from New York, so it might be different.
Yeah. Oh,
so he's not from the South. That's a big difference.
True. But that's a big.
That's a big difference. But another thing is, my thing is, for me, this election is not just about Trump versus Biden. It's about the fact that you were saying there right now we have two Supreme Court justices that are both in their 70s.
Right.
And they're both Republican. And one of them just so happens to be Clarence Thomas. This is the same Clarence Thomas who just in the 60th anniversary of the Civil Rights Bill just said that that the government overstepped the 60th, and he was against the Civil Rights Bill. He said that just now.
Wow.
That coon. It's unfortunate that he was the one who replaced the great Thurgood Marshall.
Damn.
He was, but he's in his 70s, and there's another Republican in his 70s who's on the brink of retirement. So if Trump gets in, who do you think he's going to elect? He's going to replace somebody whose ideology is just like theirs.
Yo, time out, son. If you was in Jackie Robinson was in the 40s?
Jackie Robinson was 46, 47, I think.
Right. Okay. I was about to say, God damn, bro.
Yeah.
If he was old enough to watch Jackie Robinson, that's some shit.
Yeah, 46,
like,
47.
Bro, Trump watched every Muhammad Ali fight, son.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You know how old you are for real? That's incredible. You should not be making decisions, gang.
He was. You
don't even decide what you eat when you 70 something. Like your doctor tells you, like you got to eat.
Right.
Like how the fuck is he making decisions for this country? I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Here's your pills with your orange juice for the morning.
I feel like if the president can't do at least 10, 15 push-ups, he should not be president. Like if you're not physically capable of doing that, I don't know if you should. I don't know if you fit to be. You know what I'm saying? Like
they need to scrap Joe Biden too. He's Sleepy Joe.
That's what I'm saying. They on their last leg,
and these congressmen and women at that as well at that advanced age making rules and stuff.
Damn, yeah,
that's gonna affect the youth.
See, like I wish I knew so much more about politics because like I be feeling like this shit really doesn't affect us, and it's such a dumb way of thinking because it obviously affects us in a grandiose way. But I'm just like,
and listen, I'm glad you said that. Everybody, you have to realize the presidential election is important, yes, but that's only 4 years. Locally, the superintendent in most places, the superintendent, the district attorney, and the sheriff are elected positions. In most places, the district attorney, the superintendent, and the sheriff are elected local positions. In most places in the United States, those three positions carry so much weight on how your local community will look. Mm-hmm. We need to start paying attention to those positions locally.
Yeah.
Stop worrying and getting fanatical every 4 years about the presidential election and not worrying about anything about politics until the next presidential election cycle's up.
Yeah.
That's what we need to start doing. Your district attorney, your superintendent, and your sheriff, elected positions.
Yeah, that impacts you more directly. And
that's what I'm saying.
And that trickles up.
That trickles up. You got to start from the ground up. Everybody everybody loves the peak. Everybody loves the top floor and want to worry about the president. You got to start from the ground floor. Once you work the ground floor up, then eventually you can look at the national leadership, but you have to look locally first. So
it's so easy to just go on about your life every day and just completely forget that all this matters and how important it actually definitely is to like your kids and everything else. So
Everything.
I mean, I can't say I'm any different. I'm definitely one of those people
That's
that
okay.
always look past to like, man, this shit not gonna really impact.
That's
nothing
okay.
I got going on till it impacts some shit I got going on. All of a sudden,
And
it's like, oh.
we're the only ones that think like that. Yeah. We are the only ones that think like that.
Yeah, because
every other group knows.
They making sure.
The Asians know. The Jews know. Every other minority group. And that not only doing that, they're funding. This is a capitalistic society. You can't get your way unless you fund your way. Yeah. You have to fund the. You have to fund the people. You have to get behind the people. You have to fund the people you get behind. Yeah, is what I'm basically saying.
Nah,
you have to. Right. You have to.
You're 100% right.
This is a money game. This is a every politician is sponsored.
Yeah.
Every
I think about that shit when I hear even when I think about like high school sports, for example. I know this sounds like it's way off from but like high school sports, for example, like schools like Don Bosco, Bergen Catholic, those really big Catholic schools.
Well,
like,
people don't know those are big Catholic schools in this area.
Those are
powerhouse schools.
Those are powerhouse sports schools. But I say to say like those schools, the reason why they're so powerful a lot of times is because the alumni come back and donate so much money, give them so much resources that these people are able to recruit people and put them in homes and pay for families, pay for a family to move closer so kids can go to these schools. Like there's so much like being able to like when you fund the things you believe in, it really, really empowers these people. And there's a reason why these schools, for example, have had 20-year reigns over the area and been able to dominate. It's because simply they have the resources. Like they just have the money, they have the equipment, they have the trainers, they have everything that they need because the people that went to that school, the people that believe in them are backing them financially. So
it's all encompassing. It all encompasses to ownership.
Yeah.
Because in our communities, this is what happens in our communities.
Yeah.
We work for Walmart, and Walmart takes our labor and funds politicians that benefits them that doesn't benefit us.
Right.
Then we shop at Walmart for brands that are on the shelves of companies that vote for their best interests or lobby for their best interests that against our own best interest.
Man.
So it's all a cycle.
And we're paying for it.
And we're paying for it. And we're paying for it.
Yeah.
We're funneling everyone else's freedom. Basically,
that's
we're funneling to keep the status quo. We're working at places that don't care about us and our future. We're shopping at places that don't care about us and our future, and we're paying for products on the shelves that don't care about us and our future. And it's all a cycle.
You talking that shit right now?
It's literally a cycle.
Yeah.
When in every other minority group, if we don't own anything, we dominate. We don't own anything, we dominate. What needs to happen is if they want, like let's say for in a perfect world, let's say sports for an example, if the people that dominated sports own the sports leagues, that means outsiders have to come and support us in what we're doing in our communities in order to appreciate our sports, right? So when you go to that sports arena and pay that ticket. And pay for the vendors and pay the local communities and pay for the paraphernalia on your shirt. You're funding everything in our communities. You're funding everything for all our communities to thrive. But that's not what's going on.
Yeah.
Basically, we don't really own anything that we dominate. So we're funding our oppression basically. By contributing to everything, but it is what it is. It's a cycle. It's how the system was set.
Nah, for sure. I mean, speaking on sports, to segue into it, because we were talking about it before, and I noticed in our notes, like, did you see how the MLB is integrating the Negro League stats into their stats?
Yo, that's a great segue. That's a great segue.
It was fucking mind blowing when I heard this, because I'm like, whoa. Like,
and it's a long time coming. And the fact you brought up Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that when you brought up Jackie Robinson. I didn't even think about integrating that.
It's funny. This is a long time coming. And You know, people know that Jackie Robinson wasn't even the best Negro Leagues player.
And that's exactly what I was about to say. Like, word, when you look at the when you look at the Negro League stats, you're like, yo, what in the fuck? Like, yo, these guys were fucking beasts. And yeah, like you said, Jackie Robinson wasn't the best player in the Negro Leagues by any means, but they knew that he was the only one that would be able to handle the kind of pressure, the kind of scrutiny, the kind of things that were going to be thrown and said to him. They knew that he would be the only one. And it's crazy because then Jackie Robinson came into the MLB and dominated as long as he did. And it's insane when you think about, like, damn, all those Negro League players that could have been in the MLB just killing shit and would have been remembered forever. Would have been, you know, it would have been up there with the Hank Aaron's and those kind of names. Like, you know.
Speaking of, we got a new GOAT, Josh Gibson.
Josh Gibson.
We got a new GOAT. We got a new GOAT.
If that's the case,
he's a home run king. Let me read off some of his.
Yeah, Josh Gibson. Yeah, talk about it.
We have a new GOAT, and he's you could say he's dethroned Babe Ruth, whoever you want to throw out there.
Babe Ruth was Dominican, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
Babe Ruth was black.
Nah, I think he really was like Native American or some shit, though. I heard.
No, he was really black.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I mean, that explains why.
No. Like Ty Cobb didn't want anything to do with him.
He was the least athletic athlete ever. Babe Ruth used to go out there smoking a cigar, pitch 60 miles an hour, and still striking niggas up.
It was a different time back then.
Yeah, it was all white people too. Right. Half the people he was pitching to was plumbers on the side and electricians and shit. Like
when they say MJ was playing against plumbers.
Yeah, nah, MJ was literally playing against electricians and shit.
All right, so look at so now he holds all-time batting average, slugging percentage, OPS.
What was his batting average? His all-time batting average?
Hold on. I'll pull that up for you. He dethroned Ty Cobb for batting average. Damn. He dethroned Babe Ruth for slugging percentage and OPS. He also tops for a single season average with 446 in 1943. And he dethroned Ted Williams' well-known mark in 1941 at 406. He dethroned Barry Bonds for top spot with 8.63 slugging percentage and 0-1. And now he has an all-time leader in homers as well. Damn. So Josh Gibson is my new GOAT. The new GOAT on record.
Damn. Yo, that just blew my mind.
Yeah.
He's the leader in all of them shits?
Yeah. Home runs, OPS, batting average, slugging percentage.
And I heard crazy stories about Josh Gibson. They said that he used to hit the ball 500 feet away like it was normal. Like him hitting 500 for home runs was real fucking normal.
You want to talk about a different day back then? On another Negro League great, Satchel Paige. They say he used to pitch he used to pitch every game for like 5 games straight, like 9 innings, nonstop.
Shout out to Satchel Paige. Shout out to Puerto Rico and all that.
You feel me? But nowadays. Your starter, if you pitch 4 or 5 innings, you know that's a good outing. He used to pitch like
4 or 5 games in a row.
Yeah,
that's insane. And they used to play in the dark. Them motherfuckers out here hitting home runs in the fucking dark. Like, bro, it's wild when you think about how all those sport records are like. You know, it's very easy to misinterpret them when you don't realize the level of athleticism back then was just so much lower. Like the talent. And then also just the fact that it was segregated, it's like, bro, this isn't even a fair game. Like, what are we talking about Bill Russell's fucking 11 rings for? Like, bruh, who was he playing against? There was one other black guy in the league, and it was Will Chamberlain, pretty much. Like, that shit was insane when you think about it.
It was 8 teams.
Yeah, literally 8 teams, bro. There's how many teams make the playoff nowadays? It's 8 teams in total back then that you already played 100 times a piece. You know what I'm saying? Not literally, but you know, I can only imagine how long was the season when Bill Russell was playing. But it's crazy now that they integrate the Negro League stats, but I gotta look into that.
And like I said, it's warranted as far as the level of play. It's not like it was a step down in the majors. But like I said, Jackie Robinson is definitely rightful Hall of Famer in the MLB, but he wasn't even the best player in the Negro Leagues.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a new GOAT in Josh Gibson, and I think it's undisputed, and I don't think anybody can dispute that.
He had a season high, a 447 batting average, bro. That's almost 50%, bro. That's fucking disgusting. Because if you could bat 300%, I mean, if you could bat 300, you're a Hall of Famer in the MLB. He batted 1.5 times more than that. Like what? Oh, half times more than that. That's insane.
Okay,
dog.
his all-time batting average is 372.
372 is fucking ridiculous. But you said his season high was 447.
Yeah, that season high. But he has a season record and he has the all-time record, beating Ted Williams. And I was they think that was gonna stand the test of time.
That's crazy though, how they just was like, all right, let's switch everything up. Let's change number ones. I'm surprised they let that happen because baseball not exactly the most
progressive sport.
Yeah, it wasn't. Well, it's not exactly being controlled by the most progressive people, I should say. Because I wouldn't say it's not the most progressive sport. It kind of was the first one to let it rock. The first one to integrate.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about nowadays.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the gatekeepers of baseball are not exact. They right up there with the Trumpitos and the people we talking about. Them 70, 80-year-olds. It's them. It's them. Shout out to Cooperstown in New York.
Yeah,
though, man.
I've been to Cooperstown.
Yeah, I went there. I went there before when I was a kid. With my pops. That shit was amazing.
But you're Dominican. That's why the passage.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I had to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not lying. That is definitely part of it. Word.
But speaking of. We talking about sports. You see, Justin Jefferson got paid.
I actually heard, but what was his contract like? Did he set a new record?
New record.
What they gave him? They didn't give him 40?
35 a year.
35?
35 a year. Hold on, I'm about to pull it up right now.
I mean, with his age, it makes sense. With his age, it makes sense. Because they gave Tariq 30 a year, and he was like 29 when he signed that deal.
Yeah,
Justin Jefferson is like 24, 25, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's in he's about to go to year 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Hold on.
Justin Jefferson is on a trajectory to be a fucking GOAT. Like a top 3 wide receiver of all time.
Yeah, he
broke Randy Moss's record, ironically on the same team that Randy Moss was on.
In the first 4 years, he has the most receiving yards and
catches and touchdowns. I think. Not touchdowns.
Randy Moss.
Oh no, yeah, I'm bugging.
Randy Moss has like 52.
I was about to say Randy's rookie year he had like 16 or some shit like that. Like, yeah, that's disgusting for people who don't understand what that is.
He got 4 years, 140 million, 110 guaranteed.
110 guaranteed.
110 guaranteed.
So he can go. He can go punch his bitch in the face right now, get fired, go to jail, and he has $110 million coming to his pocket.
He could have signed the deal, licked his hand, and smacked the shit out the owner. And they owe him 110
coming. Yo, what?
So,
God bless.
All right,
bro.
so, but you got to realize what? I think we're about to see a shift in the receiver market because there are so many talented receivers in the league.
Oh, for sure. I mean, this is the passing era now. So, multiple teams, having 2,000-yard receivers on the team is pretty normal now.
But now,
but you have anomaly.
But now, now when you look at people like C.D. Lamb, Brandon Ayuk, Jamar Chase looking for a new deal, T. Higgins looking for a new deal, What are San Fran going to be able to keep Debo and Ayuk?
No, they're definitely not.
Is the Bengals
Ayuk's been trying to get up out of there.
Is the Bengals going to be able to keep Higgins?
T. Higgins would be a fool to take under $20 million a year.
But what I'm saying, let's look at what some of the receivers have gotten this year so far.
I think the highest
Devontae Smith got 3 for 75. Amon-Ra got 4 for 20, 120.
30 a year. Yes, sir.
A.J. Brown got 3 for 96.
32 a year.
Nico Collins got 3 for 73.
Damn, yo, God bless.
Jalen Waddle got 3.
Nico Collins in his second year?
Third. Jalen Waddle got 3 for 85.
Damn.
Justin Jefferson just got 4 for 140. So what I'm saying is
3 for 85. That's a sneaky 28. Man, I need that.
I think that there's so many. The market is saturated with so many good receivers that we can't keep seeing. Our teams won't be able to pay 2 receivers $30 million.
Hell no, not if you got a fucking quarterback.
So all right, so and what's the going rate for quarterback? 40,
50. Fuck you mean?
But
it's 50. If you top 5, top 10, you 50.
Yeah, Daniel Jones is making 40.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He's bottom of the barrel. He getting 40.
But I think there's so many good receivers in the league that they're gonna have to do something because there's no way you can't just keep handing out these contracts like this.
if I hit the field and I work on my route tree and I get my 40 down to a 4, because bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Everything you just, bro, 30-something million, bro. Because I really think about the days of Mike Vick signing that $100 million deal for 10 years, and it was 10 million a year, and I'm like, bro, receiver, not a quarterback, not a franchise quarterback, not the face of the league with the braids and his number 7 in the Nike deal, not him. Jalen Waddle's the second best receiver on that team, and he making $28.3 million a year. Yo, bro, God bless, man. God bless. Listen, kids at home, work on your jump shot, work on your 40-yard dash, work on a bunch of shit. Just go play a sport, bro. Because I'm about to cry thinking about this kind of money, bro. What are you talking? Like, what?
So
insane, dog.
Yeah, no, shout out to them. But I think these owners is almost gonna be like, no, we can't have this.
They're gonna have to do something. They're gonna have to reset the market.
There's too many good receivers in the league. But now, like I said, CeeDee Lamb sitting back.
They talking
Jamar
about
Chase sitting back.
They're talking about adding an 18th game to the season,
bro.
They're talking about making it was just 16 games 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they just upped it the last 2 seasons to 17 games. Now they're talking about a potential 18th game, and that means them contracts gonna have to get even bigger. Okay, divide whatever 17 games by that 35 million Justin Jefferson's gonna get. They gonna have to divide that up and add that to that 35 million in order to make that 18 make sense. Because it's like, yo, bro, 18 games. I mean, listen, as a fan, I love it. I also heard.
I hate it.
You don't.
You keep on.
Okay, I want to hear your stance on that.
No, we're gonna say.
Well, listen, as a fan, I love it. What do I mean, they also talking about changing the instead of it only being Monday, Thursday, and Sunday games, Saturday in December, they had Saturday games in December leading into the playoffs. They're talking about adding a Wednesday game too now.
Yeah, no, I hate it. These people ain't never played football.
Hey, listen. I mean, they gonna map it out. There's only one game during the season that NFL teams play like less than a week apart, and that's when if you have like a bye week, usually they'll put you in a Thursday game like after that or right before that. Long story short, they found a way. There's always one in a 2-week span. You'll play 2 games within 5 days, and that's the only time I feel like they are abusing the athletes. But then again, I've never played football in my life for real either. I only played as a kid. That didn't really count. You actually played in college and all that, so you know about the wear and tear as an adult.
I'm not a fan. They say they care about player safety, but they don't give a shit about player safety. They don't give a fuck.
They never give a fuck about player safety.
That
was not. But I do, as a fan, do we really care about player safety? Because we still get excited when a nigga get his head knocked off. Like no matter what, we still bug. They know what they're feeding into.
But all right, so my thing with that is, it's part of the game. You feel me? It's part of the game you sign up for.
Yeah,
it's not. You know, if you don't want to play, don't play.
But the players could boycott the 18th game. So I mean, like we'll see. Like if the players is with it, then I'm with it too. Because also, like I said, they're getting paid more money for that game. So it's like they're going to be compensated. Yeah, they are.
No, they don't.
That's from all the whispers I've been hearing is that they have to. That's part of also why these contracts are looking so much bigger now too. They've grown. It wasn't just because the NFLPA the agreement.
But what would happen is this the 18th game would now they can go back to the negotiating table and negotiate stuff. But as far as let's say he was making $50 million in 17 game, now there's an 18th game. You just split that check up and. You know, instead of 17 ways, 18 ways. That's why I think of it, how it goes.
Oh, but that's not how
it goes.
No,
all right. Well,
that's what I'm saying. That's not how it goes. That's why the market's been going up so crazy. It jumped a big gap, bro. Just 3 years ago, was it 3 years ago? The top quarterback was making $30 million. This shit almost doubled because of everything that's been going on. Yeah, there's always more money being funneled in, but it almost doubled also because they added an extra game and they're keeping it so that that nobody's signing big long-term deals. There's no more. Patrick Mahomes had a 10-year deal, but you haven't heard nobody else get more than 4 years at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Nowhere. There's not even the NBA is moving a little bit weird. You haven't seen no long-term contracts. The most you see is 4 years. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. He's an anomaly. Yeah, but nobody else is signing for nothing over 4 years. You can't name a player that's gotten a longer than 4-year contract recently, and a lot of it has to do with that. Like they're kind of playing a like short-term game right now because they're like, yo, listen, we about to change a lot about the league. The one thing I don't like though is that in order to add that 18th game, they're taking away from the preseason.
I don't like that either.
I don't like that because I know the preseason is literally life-changing for some of these athletes that get to showcase their talent. Because a lot of these people don't get to actually, a lot of these players that are on practice squads or undrafted or even late draft picks, even early draft picks, some people be drafted in the second, third round, don't even make the team, surprisingly.
Get cut.
Yeah, you can get cut in a second. They realize you're not it. You know what I'm saying? Look at Trent Richardson. He was like a top 4 pick, and he was going out of the league in 2 seasons for real. He was playing in the UFL with Johnny Manziel and them. Like, and then that was like that. It went from number 4 to number 5 pick, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was number 4. Out of here. But I say that to say, the preseason being cut short, all those players don't get the chance. You know, think of like a Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz, they're talking about turning. It was already it was 4 games of the preseason our whole lives. All of a sudden it changed.
Now it's 3.
It's 3. Now they're talking about it might be 2. And bullshit. Victor Cruz didn't take off till game 3 of the preseason.
Yeah.
So that means player like Victor Cruz, who became a fucking New Jersey legend, who became a Giants legend.
Yeah, how Giants legend.
Won a ring with the Giants, all that shit. Helped Odell become who Odell was. Sneaky had a better career than Odell, but we don't got to talk about that. Victor Cruz wouldn't have even had his shot. Shout out to Patterson. He wouldn't have even had his shot if it wasn't for the 4 preseason games. Because first 2 games was all right, but the last 2 preseason games when he took off, he had like 4 touchdowns in them last 2 games. One of them was like a kick return. One of them was like an 80-yard touchdown receiving.
I remember Rex Ryan, who was the Jets coach, he was like, "Who is this Cruz kid?"
Yeah, and he was cooking motherfuckers with that number 3 jersey on.
Souffling.
Yeah, that shit.
No, I agree. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. And they think that they talk about player safety, that they care about the players, but they don't really care about the players.
I just feel like there's no way to protect the player no matter what. Like, I mean, the rules definitely help, but there's no way to ultimately protect the kind of trauma your brain goes through when you're making that kind of contact.
I agree, but
like, there's no cushion in the helmet. There's no helmet that can help it.
But you can't say you're protecting the players and then want to extend the season and from what I've seen, most of the players don't want the season extended. You know?
Okay. I haven't really seen that sentiment from from the players that I've seen speak out about it. It seemed like people are excited about being able to get more money. But, I mean, we'll see because, hey, like I said, as a fan, I'm here for it. I'm not going to lie. I'm here for the extra game. I'm here for the extended season. It adds to it. I love the fact that there's more teams making it to the playoffs now. Like, everything changed. I like the new playoff breakdown. It's 10 teams in the playoff instead of 8.
I like the fact that only the number 1 seed gets a first round bye.
Yeah,
I like that. So
it makes it more competitive. It makes it more challenging because they used to be number 2. The number 2 seed would get a first round bye, and some of them 11-win teams, 12-win teams were like, I didn't think it was too deserving.
I like that aspect of it. We about to see the new rules changes with the kickoff and everything. See how that goes.
I'm not a fan of. Damn,
I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that.
You changing the kickoff rule?
Yeah,
I love kickoffs.
No. But you know why? Because since they moved it up 5 yards, there's no kick returns anymore. Yeah, they literally took that out the game.
Yeah, so nobody's returning.
What's the point of that? Why don't you just start the ball at the 25 or the 20 and do what you're gonna do? Like, what's the point of the formality of kicking out the end zone 85% of the time? It's just a formality. People just doing cardio at that point.
Nah, you're right.
Like, either move it back to where it was before or change the rule however you need in order to add in the kick return back into the game. So I'm here for it.
Damn, but that's the thing, though. You know what it is? I think we were spoiled because we saw some of the greatest returners of all time growing up.
That's what I'm saying.
We saw Dante Hall. We saw Devin Hester, Josh Cribbs. You know what I'm saying? Shit, there's a bunch more that I'm forgetting, but like those 3 alone, it was such a lightning like in a bottle. It was like, forget a Steph Curry 3, forget a Michael Jordan dunk. There's nothing like a return for a touchdown. What? When you see one man make 5-6 men miss full speed all the way for 70, 80 yards, 100-some yards, like,
and that's what I'm saying. They took it out the game. They took
but that blows mine. I don't like that at all.
But the fact that they're reintroducing something, we'll see how it works. Mm-hmm. But in other news,
take us there.
Did you hear this new Drake song? New Drake drop.
What's it called? Wah Gwan? What's it called?
Wah Gwan Delilah.
Wah Gwan Delilah. Nah, didn't hear it, bro. I need to get on my shit. You know what it is? I've been riding around in the car with no aux. So I'm running around. Actually, I'm listening to Hot 97 and I just realized they play We Not Like Us and that other Drake shit all day. I didn't realize that shit was being boomed like that, like on the radio. Hot 97, Power 105.1. I heard that shit 3 times on the way here. Literally.
That's how you know.
I realized, like, this shit's getting big. But what happened to Wah Gwan Delilah? Is it a diss?
No. It's Drake hopping on some no-name Toronto artist. What was his name? Snow Day.
Snow Day?
You know, where the A and day is a 4, so Snow Day. I was looking at him like, what is that? Oh, that's supposed to be Snow Day.
Okay.
And it's him doing his accent again.
He back.
And
he
back like he's better than ever. And it's a cover of the Hey There Delilah.
Oh,
hey
really?
there Delilah, won't you worry about I'm 1,000 miles away.
I gotta hear that. Is it hard? Is it fire?
No.
It's trash?
Bro,
yo, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since this Kendrick and Drake beef, Kamal has showed his true colors.
Bro.
He don't like Drake. That's what it is. He hates Drake, and it's very clear he's not fucking with Drake.
All right.
Now he's saying Drake shit is whack. Yo, what's this?
Listen to it. You can listen to it right now.
Let's not get copyrighted. Oh, nah, hold on. Hold on, this shit might be going somewhere. I ain't gonna lie, this shit hard. This shit going crazy. Nah, because you know what? The YouTube comments gonna be on my dick and say I'm glazing. So you know what? Yeah, that shit's whack, bro. That shit's trash. Yo, do not read the YouTube comments, bro.
Yo,
I was on that shit the other day. I'm like, yo, bro, we not reading no.
Like I be
bro,
reading.
Apparently, I'm Drake's #1 fan. I'm trying to be Drake. Oh my god, I'm getting fried in these YouTube comments.
But he's back at it again with another accent. Back at it again.
Hey, bro, but this is what he been doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of be shit. At least he's reaching out to people from his section, so he can't be like, oh, he's just trying to get approved by some Atlanta street dudes or trying to get some street cred or talk to the youth. Like,
listen, he does. I do respect Drake. He does. He put on a lot of. You know, he gives recognition to a lot of artists.
Yeah, he changes lives.
That's part of his business play.
That's his MO. Like, that's what he do. Like, listen, I'm going to put you on. I'm going to take this song to another level, and then you do what you do with that clout. Some people fall off. Some people keep going. You got Black Boy JB and I Love McConan, and then you got motherfuckers like the Migos. You know what I'm saying? Like, you take the clout and you run with it. You do something. Look at 21 Savage. He's a top-tier artist all of a sudden. Like, he was cool, but once you got on that Drake playlist, his monthly listeners 3X.
But nah. Hey There Delilah, nah. That's just not it, bro.
I got to hear that shit in the car. That shit sounded I ain't going to lie, bro. I'm not going to hold you.
I don't know.
It's super like auto-tuned out. Like, I don't know how he,
like at first, everybody was like, "Is this even real?" Like everyone thought it was AI. Like,
the first snippet definitely felt very like the shit you just played for me definitely felt fake. I'm like,
I thought people thought it was AI, but nah.
Plain White T's owns that whole song though, because it's like a direct sample. Like, shout out to Plain White T's.
Yeah,
see, people don't even know. Like, I'm in
Plain White
rock
shit.
Shout out
Plain White T's. That was a jam back in the day.
What?
I don't know
why.
Hated
Delilah's that shit. They got a couple songs though, but that's that shit.
I don't know why they allowed this one.
Damn.
I don't know why they allowed this
Hey, listen, you don't got no choice, motherfucker. Take I be thinking about it like, yo, bro, Juice WRLD, like when he made that song, I had these the first shit that made him pop.
Lucid Dreams.
Lucid Dreams. Like, he never got the clearance from the band Sting to put that song out. Bro, Sting owns 88% of that song.
Yeah.
So if that song made $10 million, 8.8 went to Sting, 1.2 went to Juice WRLD. Yeah. Ding! That's called taking a fucking L. Get your fucking paperwork right. Because what the fuck you mean? Bro, the song is diamond. The song is diamand.
It's a great track.
The song is diamond.
And the message and everything, like, it's a great
They're not
track.
getting shit. He's not getting shit out of that. He's getting 12% of that song. That's fucked up. And it's sad because he died, but it's like, hey, listen, if I'm Sting, I need my 88% game.
Of course.
I need it.
No, absolutely.
I need it. That's why I'm like, yo, Plain White T's has to own that whole shit because that's a complete direct sample.
Yeah, from the acoustics
word for
to
word,
everything.
the acoustic, everything.
Word for word, bar for bar.
Yeah, word for word, bar for fucking bar. For sure. But yeah, man, shit's been hectic. Drake's gonna keep on growing, and I don't think nobody can stop him. People should just stop trying to hate because, listen, man, he gonna keep going. You can't stop that. You can't stop that.
Like I said, I don't want to keep bringing up the beef, but like I said, we'll see what happens. I think anytime. I think his image got definitely a little tarnished compared to Kendrick's, and that's very telling to who actually won, and if there's any long-term effects from after any blowback from it. And I think he's facing some blowback, and it's like, back again with another Another accent. Here we go. Here we go. You know how he gets down.
Yeah, but while we talking about rap beef, I know you seen this shit on the internet. I know you seen Cardi B and Bia going back.
Yo,
and
I
forth,
seen that, yo.
And like,
I always fuck with Bia. I always did.
You fuck with Bia? I ain't gonna lie, I always fuck with Cardi.
I always.
Hold on, you choosing the Bia side on this?
I always been.
I don't even think it's a two sides kind of thing.
No, it's not a two.
Do you even know what's going on?
I kind of know what's going on. Not
How
really.
can you respect anything B is talking about right now? She's trying to expose Cardi B, talking about she has a sex tape cheating on Offset. Cardi B's like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, matter of fact, don't even worry about it. I see you in court. See, my son Cardi do not play. Cardi goes straight to the court because we about to get this money. You about to talk bullshit and say I'm cheating on my husband, trying defamation of character, need that check. She said, drop the tape. She said, I got $1 million for you if you could drop the tape. She said, matter of fact, don't even worry about it. I'm suing you, dumbass, for you saying it.
But all I'm saying is, ain't no real MC ever talk about no goddamn take you to court.
Well, these are women, and you're talking about her cheating on her husband. These are women.
No MC. I don't give a damn, men or women.
Okay,
that's how. My whole thing is the whole Cardi B thing is I respect her as an influencer. She came from nowhere. She created a huge buzz. She got a huge buzz, the rich and fame route.
Right.
I respect it, but she's not an artist. She's not a rapper. You think Cardi B's a rapper?
What?
You think Cardi B's a rapper?
I might be biased, son. What?
Bro, the fact that she won a Grammy is so disrespectful to all the MCs, bro. So disrespectful.
Well, Grammy.
So disrespectful.
She won the Grammy for Best Album. Respectfully, that's giving credit to everybody who worked on that album. That's not just her as the artist.
Regardless.
That's kind of wild to say that, though. It's not just her as the artist.
Is this?
That's like saying Beyonce winning a Grammy is disrespectful because she don't write songs.
Not the same.
But all right, so you're saying she's not a rapper? Why? Because she doesn't write songs.
There's a difference between a rapper and a singer.
But you're saying she's not. You're saying she's not a rapper because she doesn't write all her lyrics.
Yes.
That's like saying Beyonce doesn't deserve any Grammys because she didn't write any of her lyrics, though.
There's a difference between a rapper and a singer. A singer, it's how you sound. It's not what you're saying. It's how you sound on the track, what makes you a singer.
The performance.
As a rapper, it's the words that you're saying. If you do not write your words, you're not a rapper. I don't care. She was put in a position. But she was already an influencer. She already had a buzz behind her. And then someone said, we should make her a rapper. Let's give her the best producers. Let's give her the best writing rooms. And let's manufacture a great album. It was a great album. I'm not saying it wasn't. But she's not a rapper. I think it's a slap in the face to everybody with a pen game who's really worked on their craft. The fact that she's got a Grammy is disrespectful. I'm sorry. It's disrespectful to everybody who's worked on their craft.
We got us an argument, ladies and gentlemen.
You feel me?
Because 90% of rappers do not write their own shit. So, or at least not 100% of their own shit.
Now there's a difference between... There's a difference between samples. There's a difference between hooks. There's a difference between...
I'm talking about, yo, can you write this verse for me? That happens every day, bro. Yo, write this hook for me. If he ain't write the hook, then he ain't write the whole song. Then
it's not the same. But it's now rappers do get work, but I'm talking about, come on. There's a difference between manufacturing and... She was manufactured.
Yeah.
Would you agree she's manufactured? I think that's disrespectful to people who have worked on their craft as an artist. To somebody come out of nowhere. That's no difference, if you want to use a singing analogy, that's no difference than somebody who's created a buzz for themselves outside of singing, who can't sing worth a lick. And is an artist, and there's a label that say, wow, let's pull her in. We can butcher, it doesn't matter what her voice sounds like, we can butcher it to make it sound right.
Right.
And put out this album, and everybody loves this album, but she can't sing worth a lick. That's the equivalent. It's how it sounds versus what's being said. That's the difference between a rapper and a singer. It's two different talking points. You can give me right now the greatest producers and the greatest writing room. I'll come out with the greatest album of the summer.
Right.
I'm not a rapper. I could be manufactured is what I'm saying. She already had a buzz around her. She already had the rap community around her, being on what reality show was she in?
Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop. She was already on the hip hop scene.
I'm gonna be honest though, I disagree. I don't think you could just go in a room and come out with the best album, because that's been tried thousands, if not millions of times by all these labels, bro. You know how many people, how many of these rappers are being, hundreds of thousands, if not millions, are being invested in, especially 20 years ago, but even we're talking about right now. You know how many rappers are being invested in where they're not being able to do anything. They're getting put in these rooms with all the biggest people.
Well, I mean,
and they still can't come out with a hit. Her performance of the song itself makes her like. I understand what you're saying. She doesn't write 100% of what she says. You're saying it as if she walks in a room and the shit's already word for word, everything is written out. She don't even got to do nothing but read this paper, read this fucking prompt, and this is your song. I don't think that's what's happening, bro. She does write something. Like she's in that room creating. She's in that room trying to work with. Yes, it's a bunch of artists, but that's like saying Kanye's not a rapper. That's like saying that's like saying he's not a true rapper.
That's different.
How? He admits to being in writing rooms with 20 different artists. He admits to being in producer rooms with 40 different producers, a whole band, a whole this and that.
That's different. That is not.
I don't really see how it's too different. It's pretty similar.
I think
for the way you're discrediting her as a rapper completely, I'm like, nah. I think you're wilding. And now I understand your discrepancy with the Grammys, just because I felt like other people could have won that Grammy. There was other people.
You know how many great female MCs throughout history don't have a Grammy, and Cardi B came out of nowhere and has a Grammy.
Yeah,
that's disrespectful. You don't think that's disrespectful?
I only think it's disrespectful when it comes to the case of Nicki Minaj, because Nicki definitely needs that Grammy. I don't understand how the fuck she don't got a Grammy.
But I'm saying Nicki Minaj is, but there's other talented MCs who from the mud been rapping out. You feel me? And she came out of nowhere. She's, like I said, she's had a buzz in the community, and then all of a sudden she came out rapping out of nowhere. Yeah. And you feel me? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And somebody like Bia who writes all her own raps. You feel me?
Who told you that though? How did we know that?
Raps. Not all her
Who's telling you that? That's what I'm saying. Like, where's that coming from? That you was in the studio with her, you watched her write every song. Like, I don't think so, gang. That's why I'm like, you trying to put it against her. I get it though, but I just don't respect that Bia's trying to expose a woman for saying. Like,
I don't know. I don't really listen.
And it's also the fact that she's not dropping any of the facts. Like, she's not dropping any of the evidence. So it's
I don't even really know what it's about, honestly.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though.
I don't really know what it's about.
They've already had underlying problems over the years.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was like slight shit, petty shit, successful female shit. Like, yo, listen, we got the shit popping.
That's how all women are. That's where.
Yeah. Yeah. But I say that to say, the shit got reincited because Bia was the one that was coming at Cardi and doing all this rumbling and spreading all these rumors, and then she went and started subbing her and talking about, I got the sex tape, I got this and that, and then Cardi's like, hold on, bitch, you got me fucked up. Sex tape? What are you talking about? She was like, matter of fact,
crazy.
She was like, matter of fact, drop it. Like, what are you talking about?
Sex tape is crazy.
Like, you're not about to talk about that. She said, drop it, because if you don't drop, and that's the thing. Bia's smart though. Bia was making sure not to mention Cardi B's name. Because if you mention her name, that's how you can get sued. But I'm sure Cardi got a legal team that'll figure out a way to get some money. The way same way she bodied Tasha K. Tasha K can't come outside.
Tasha K rightfully so.
Yeah. Tasha K talking crazy.
Tasha, she's another one that I'm glad she got hers.
But I'm saying
she deserved that.
I'm saying though, like, if you lie on a prominent woman who has a public marriage with another artist too, like, you're fucking up you're fucking up their money, their look, their integrity, everything. You're doing a lot to them. If you're lying, that's out of pocket.
Can you name another artist that has threatened litigation against an artist? Another rapper who's threatened litigation against another rapper? No.
What you mean? Shit, Drake tried to put the cease and desist on Kendrick. I'm just saying, like, motherfuckers
so
will do that.
So you gonna use Drake?
Yeah. So you gonna use Drake?
That's what you want to use?
I ain't on no sides. That's what you want to use? I ain't on no side. Like, it is what it is. I'm just saying, like, man, I don't want to see the women in hip hop beefing.
I don't either. I don't either. I
put that shit on record.
And I didn't even think it was gonna be like Cardi getting boofed.
Yeah, I want to hear. I want to hear a battle. They will shit Instagram and Twitter. But it's because it was personal. Because Cardi's like, yo, hold on, bitch, this ain't rap. Like, you're not telling me my song's trash. You're not telling me that I don't deserve a Grammy. You're not saying any of that. You're saying I'm fucking a nigga on camera. That's not my husband. Bet.
Nah, that's
suck my
crazy.
Dick. Bet. Suck my dick. Now it's lit. Like, that's how Cardi was talking.
I only heard the song.
Nah,
I only heard it be a track.
I was talking crazy on Twitter. She was on Twitter, Instagram, talking crazy, talking about I got the tape. Cardi's like, now suck my dick. It's way past rap.
Got the tape is crazy.
So I'm like, yo, I respect that. I can't be on Bia's side for this one. Like, nah.
Drop the
on top of the fact that I ain't gonna lie, these is grown ass women, son. Like, I was watching this shit. I was watching little like YouTube snippets explaining this shit. I'm like, yo, both these bitches are like 30 something.
Yeah, legit, like, literally, like
we should not be doing this. This
like,
is high school
kids
shit.
And all that.
Yeah, with kids, husband. Like, come on, son. Like, we should not be doing this. Like, respectfully, this is embarrassing. Like, you in your 30s talking to another woman about you lying on my pussy. That was direct quote. Lying on my pussy was direct quote.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cardi B. Listen, ain't nothing more raw than Cardi B. I swear to God. I think that's why I love it. I just love that ratchet shit.
Yo,
so like I'm gonna be on her side. Be from like Massachusetts somewhere.
She's
a nice
Boston.
area.
She's from Boston.
Yeah, I mean Boston get like that.
I respect, like I said, I respect Cardi B as an influencer. I respect everything she's got it out the mud. She's a wonderful personality, Instagram personality. As an artist, I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. I think she was. You want to talk about payola? She is the epitome. She's the epitome of payola.
But you know what's crazy though? That is what rap used to be. Rap was always that. Rap was always, we're gonna find somebody that's kind of talented, or at least has the look, or at least has the personality and to go with a certain voice. You know what I'm saying? They might just have a good voice for music. You know what I'm saying? Like they might have a good voice for rap, not for singing, because obviously saying that's one thing.
That's
but I'm talking about. They might have like a Pop Smoke has a very distinct voice, like a 50 Cent, right? Like they have a DMX, Ja Rule. Like they have very distinct voices that make you want to listen to them rap. You know, so that used to be the case where you take this giant machine called this record label would invest millions of dollars into pushing you. That's what the payola is, literally when you were paying DJs. So it's like, why now are we shaming it? Why now do you turn around and be like, man, fuck Cardi B because she had all that happen? Hey, our favorite rappers growing up, that's exactly how they popped. If it wasn't for that same exact system, none of them niggas would have popped in the 90s, 2000s. Like, that was the system. And it was artist development and all that, which also artist development was, sit in the room with these 10 writers and come up with some shit. Tell them your story and come up with some shit that works for what you trying to sound like, which is exactly what Beyonce and all them do when they get in the room with writers and all that. So I'm just saying, for you to discredit Cardi for that.
Singing and rapping is different.
I'm gonna take the singers out. We both know that's how rap was built up. You take these artists, you put them in a room, you figure out some shit that's gonna sound good for them, and then we're gonna promote them a year later. They've been in artist development for 2 years under the label, getting paid all that. They're going on tour with these other artists, opening up for them while we're still trying to figure out what sounds good and how we could put them out in the public. And then all of a sudden, when it's time, okay, we got the biggest hit, we got a Timberland beat. Okay, boom, we got Hot 97, we got this radio station on payola. Bet, drop. We're going to play this song 100 times a day. That's what it used to be. So now you mad at Cardi B for that? That's kind of weird.
I'm not mad at her.
You were legit mad at her.
It's not. You
was mad at her about 8 minutes ago. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm mad at the system.
But how? If that's how it was always built. You just don't like that she's doing it now in the new age because you feel like she don't deserve it? But that's exactly what everybody else is doing.
Like who?
Everybody.
Like who?
Everybody. Literally, any artist you can name from them niggas was pussy. Them niggas was not actually what they was talking about ever. I'm
not talking about as far as that is concerned.
I'm just saying though, like they're not Cardi B's not the rapper like she's pretending to be a rapper. She's not that. I'm just saying you could use plenty of examples. They said Ja Rule was not no disrespect to Ja Rule.
Yeah, of course.
Because
No disrespect. Yeah,
you know. No disrespect to Ja Rule.
Yeah.
But like, they say like, yo, he was a rapper. Like he was like the nigga was a rapper. They turned him into what he is. They turned this. Yo, listen, you could rap like this and be extra gangster, or you could turn into a ladies man. Ladies man, boom. Billions of streams later, millions of album sales later, because they understood like, yo, we can just switch it up into this. We don't have to be as extra tough for no reason. Let's just do this. We could turn it into that, or shit. Look, if you look at Cameron was and no disrespect to Cameron was lyrical miracle. Before if you listen to any Cameron's freestyles when he was a kid, from before he was like 20, bro, lyrical miracle, like literally speaking some conscious rap. 52. All of a sudden they were like, yo, listen, it's the early mid 90s. Yo, we switched to this gangster shit, bro. I'm sorry. All that lyrical miracle shit.
Boom, bam,
we going Wu-Tang. Like shout out to all the lyrical miracle, but that's not what we doing no more. Niggas want to hear this. They want to hear you and Herb McGruff talk about killing niggas and spinning on niggas in Harlem. Like that's just what it was. Like Big L style was going out of style. Big L and all that gangsta shit was going out of style. Biggie and all that fly shit was coming in style.
Speaking
so niggas
of,
like, bet we talking about fly shit.
You said Cameron. Speaking of, did you hear about Cameron recently?
What'd he do? Cameron for president.
So after Anthony Edwards had lost, whatever, Adidas ran like an ad, whatever. He was called where Anthony Edwards was calling out his haters, whatever. And Cam has the sports show, whatever.
Yeah.
Somehow Cameron got thrown into the mix, Hey, came out with a freestyle against Adidas and everything. You ain't hear that?
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie, Cameron went crazy.
Cameron
went
still
crazy.
rap.
Cameron
was still rap.
I'm like, oh, and the thing is, like, when you hear him spit it, it's like, oh, that's definitely Cam. But nah, he's talking crazy. He's like, yo, why all Adidas athletes always get hurt? Tell me why all y'all niggas get hurt. Yeah, you know how he talk.
Yeah,
he's like, yo,
crazy.
dog, from Derrick Rose, y'all Adidas athletes, man. I don't know what it is, man. It's some shoes, man.
Yeah,
you know how Cam
crazy.
Can't be talking crazy.
But yeah, I just say all that to say, man, listen. A lot of time, most of our favorite artists from when we were young, it was a complete facade. It was just, we're gonna turn this kid into a star, and we're gonna push this.
I see what you're saying.
I'm just saying, we all know that.
I
was
see
the
that.
case.
I see that angle. I see that angle. I just I just.
Either
Like
way,
I said, it was a great album. I'm not saying it wasn't a great album. I'm like, damn, like she won a Grammy, like that's that, like you feel me?
Yeah.
That was my thing. Like she came out of nowhere, I'm like, damn, she won a Grammy out of all the great female MCs that never won a Grammy. I'm like, yo, that's that crazy.
It's not even over. I mean, shit, we've seen Grammy steals before. I seen Macklemore beat To Pimp a Butterfly.
Well, I mean,
Macklemore.
Well, I remember that.
Macklemore.
I remember that one. There's a few Grammy steals.
Macklemore.
I remember that. There's a few.
I
Grammy
can't name
steals.
one Macklemore songs. Actually, no, I can't.
Oh, I hate that
What's
shit.
that? That shit go hard. Actually, I'm gonna put that on my phone. That's that shit. Shout out to Macklemore. Shout out to Seattle, Washington. But on that note, I just realized we're probably running out of time because I know we both got mad shit to go do. Listen, we appreciate everybody that's been tuning in.
Thank you guys so much. It's Free Jam
Listen, we will be
Podcast.
back next week. We got a whole bunch of more topics and more things to talk about because the finals is here. Celtics in 6. I believe
got Mavs in 6.
You got Mavs in 6.
I got
Celtics in
Mavs
6.
in
That's
6.
We're gonna see how that ages. Thursday night, first game, we'll be there.
And Boston. Boston.
But listen, man, appreciate y'all.
Thank
Keep
you guys so
like
much.
and share, subscribe. Keep spreading this around, man. We listen.
Appreciate all the love.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Hey,
The Free Jam Podcast.
we read all
is
them
here.
comments. Don't worry, I read
Oh
every
yeah,
comment.
please drop the comments and keep talking crazy because I'm gonna start responding.
Yo,
I'm gonna start talking
you
crazy.
see I be responding?
Oh yeah, I peeped that you be responding. I had to fry some motherfucker on there one time. Motherfucker tried to play me, but I ain't even gonna get into that. But listen, it's been a good episode. Thank y'all so much, man. Appreciate y'all. We see y'all next weekend.
And we out of here.
Gone. Word, cause I gotta go grab mad shit.